Yes, you can never have two existing marriage. You can never have two valid marriage. You once contracted a marriage with a man or a woman some years ago under the law, a court marriage or even a customary marriage, and now you want to marry another woman. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's your girl Barrister Mary, and as you already know, I am a lawyer. I practice in Abuja, Nigeria, and on this channel I film about my legal life. I share legal tips and legal lessons because ignorance of law is not an excuse. You already know if you're an OG. Okay guys, if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do that right away. Click on the subscribe button. There's a whole lot of fun on this channel. I film about educative and entertaining content, so I'll be sharing a whole lot of vlogs with time now. On my channel, I'll share vlogs about my legal life, so please do want to click on the subscribe button. So today, you've already seen the title. I'll be sharing with you legal requirements for your court marriage in Nigeria. What are the requirements? What are the documents you need to put together to get married under the law in Nigeria? You're single or you're already preparing to get married and all that, so this video is for you, and make sure you watch till the end. Let's just dive into it. Number one requirement is your birth certificate. Your birth certificate or your declaration of age. If you cannot find your birth certificate up there with your parents, and your parents are not in the same town with you, for many of us, for many people that have their parents in the village, so what you do is to proceed to the court of law, to a court, and get your declaration of age. Declaration of age is an affidavit of stating facts about your birth. So in some jurisdiction, you go to the court and get documents done. In some other jurisdictions, you actually consult your lawyer to draft the affidavit for you, and then you proceed to the court to actually sign that affidavit. In Abuja, where I practice, you go to the court and give them the information, and you get your affidavit. But in other jurisdictions like Ibadan, where I once practiced in your state, you have to consult your lawyer to draft the affidavit for you, and then you proceed to court to actually depose to you to sign it, and also the commissioner of oath to sign it. So if you are in the situation where you can't find your affidavit, either you or your spouse, you can't find your affidavit, you can't find your birth certificate, you can actually get your affidavit of declaration of age. So that's the first requirement. And number two requirement is passport photograph. You and your spouse submit your passport photograph to the court's official. And a side note, that place people call court, like we are going for a court marriage, is actually not a court in the real sense. A court is being manned by a judge. So in that place, people go for to get wedded. Is actually a court, a marriage registry, not a court. It's a marriage registry, but I'm going to stick with the word court here so that people can actually get to understand what I am talking about. So court, married, good. Number three requirement is affidavit of bachelorhood and affidavit of spinsterhood. Both couple will actually prepare the document and give it to the court official. You don't prepare the document yourself anyways. Either you go to the court, I've explained about affidavits, either you go to the court or you consult a lawyer to prepare the document for you. So this document is going to state the fact that you have never been married to another man or another woman before. Yes, I understand at this point of court marriage, many people would have done their customary marriage. So that customary marriage is actually valid. You're already married, but to the same person under the custom, fine. But what this affidavit of bachelorhood is actually saying, they have never been married to another woman, and the lady has never been married to another man before. So that is the affidavit of bachelorhood and affidavit of spinsterhood. Fourth requirement is evidence affidavit of marriage. Yes, you have been married under the customary law. Now you need to prove it to them that you have been married under the customary law. So you can also get an affidavit to this effect to actually prove to the point that you have been married under the customary law of maybe Yoruba custom, or under the I don't know, the Islamic or the Igbo culture. So you present that document. Fifth requirement is death certificates of previous wife or previous husband. If you're once married but you lost your spouse, you pardon me, you present the death certificate to the court official. present the death certificate of your former spouse to the court official. Next is evidence of divorce. If you are once married under the Nigerian law, you need to, not even under the Nigerian law, if you're once married, you need to present the evidence of divorce. And note this, you can never have two existing marriage, you can never have two valid marriage. You once contracted a marriage with a man or a woman some years ago under the law, a court marriage or even a customary marriage, and now you want to marry another woman. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. If you want that second marriage to stand, if you want it to be valid, you need to present that you have dissolved the marriage between you and the former spouse. Court marriage must, if couple want to go separate to it, must actually proceed to court to actually dissolve the marriage. So if you have done that, you present the evidence of divorce to the court official. The next requirement is evidence of annulment. Annulment in this context actually means that maybe at the time of the marriage, whether at the time of the marriage or after the marriage, there are some defects in that marriage, your former marriage, which makes the marriage void or voidable. So then you proceed to a court to actually pronounce that marriage annulled. And such defects can be venereal disease. If your spouse has venereal disease, like HIV, that's venereal disease, there are actually grounds to actually annul a marriage. Or if you're a man and your wife got pregnant for another man while in the marriage, so you can actually proceed to the court to annul your marriage. So if that is the case, this annulment is actually different from divorce. So if that is the case, you present the evidence of annulment to the court official. The eighth requirement is evidence or an affidavit that you are single with child. You mention the number of children you have as a single parent. You present the affidavit to the court official. And the ninth is, this ninth and tenth requirement is actually applicable to people who are not residing in Nigeria. So the data page of the international passport, you present it to them at the court registry. And also the 10th requirement is your arrival. The stamp page on the passport, you present it to them at the court registry. So these are the 10 requirements. The 1 to 8 are actually applicable to people in Nigeria. But if you are residing in another country and you want to come for a marriage, you add the 9th and the 10th requirements. I hope this information educates you. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I could not do my makeup because I have a whole lot of work to do and I still need to put this content together. So you need to give me some support. So I need a thumbs up, I need a comments, I need a review, like I need you to say, ask any question, and if you find this video very interesting and educative, please do want to share to people. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video.